Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex and I'm playing some Eagle Island. I'm going to be going through this endgame style dungeon in what is called Rogue mode. Now, Rogue mode is not unlocked until after you beat the main story mode, and what it is, it essentially strips away the Metroidvania elements from the game and you're left with a straight-on rogue-lite platformer at this point, where you have to just kind of find what you can find, get whatever abilities you come across. This is all procedurally generated to an extent where you can't really predict, what enemies are coming up, what rooms are coming up, what upgrades you might find. Now, if you want a full review of this game, I have one up on the channel. You can find it in the top right corner of the screen right now. Thank you, myself. And that'll kind of tell you more about the combo system, my general overall thoughts on the game, if you want to learn a little more. Now, these dungeons are made to be quite challenging after you beat the game. Like I said, they are different every time, but they do have certain elements to them that are kind of predictable. For example, this one has a very difficult part later on. It starts off pretty easy, but yeah, I'll have to focus up here later on. You'll see why. Now, combos are very important in Eagle Island because that's how you get your mana resource, and also how you get hearts back. Now, we don't have our mana bar yet. We would have to find one of our elemental bird upgrades first, which we have not found really any upgrades at all yet. There are also rune stones you can find, which are also temporary upgrades. And there's one right there. That purple door on the right is going to indicate there's a special ability room right in there. Now we just see what we get. Okay, we got our electric bird. That's maybe my favorite, maybe tied for my favorite bird type we can get. So if you see in the top left corner, we now have a empty mana bar. And now we can start earning back mana by getting a 2-hit combo or higher. See right there, that little blue coin, that's going to be our mana. Now we can switch to our electric bird if we wanted to use him. Alright, these are the rune stones. These are temporary upgrades. And this one, pretty good one, Iron Beak, double damage. Now, most of the enemies in Eagle Island take 1 hit to kill, but not all of them. So that's going to pay off for some of the harder enemies. Also, it's very good on bosses. I'm not sure if that'll last all the way to the boss, because they do break. Alright, that one, now our little bird guy pierces. That's pretty good. I'm going to try to show off the electric bird here. That one will actually combo through enemies and continue going. I did there on the first try. Missed that second one. But pretty much if enemies are lined up, that one will just chew right through them. And there's 2 currencies in the game. One is for opening chests like this here. And the other one is for use in shops, which we haven't come across any yet. Oh, okay, here's the hard part. This is where I gotta focus up. That guy jumped in the fire, thank you. So that fire is going to chase us down through this whole part. Oh, it's a bad miss. You really don't want to miss in this game because your eagle does go into a cooldown if you miss, where you can't attack. So like that, try not to do that. I'm going to talk a little less here because this is the hardest part of this one. That was a silly hit I took there. Should have saw that coming. Uh-oh. 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 We gotta kill this guy. Alright, so that kind of stinks. I think we have to take damage here. Yep. That's alright. We'll try to get it back. So there we got a 4-hit combo. We got a much needed heart back. That was vital right there. Oh man, that went right to the door. That's bad for us. At least I got a heart back there. And the fire is not a normal element. That is exclusive to this style of dungeon here. So don't worry, you're not always rushed like this. Didn't even see that fire come up on me. Oh, we really needed to hit that for a heart. We missed. It's alright, we'll get one back right there. Gonna go for this chest, hopefully that fire slows down a little bit. Alright, fire part's over. Now this room, you can tell there's this little eagle statue here. That's going to be a shop after we clear these enemies here. So I'm going to buy a health upgrade. That'll give us one more heart up there. Now our standard heart is 3 ticks of damage. That extra heart we gained is actually just 1 more tick of damage we can take. So now we can pretty much take 4 hits of damage until that runestone breaks. I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro, but I actually have not beaten this one yet. I don't know if I said that, I may have. Ah, tricky layout. Man, that guy takes a lot of hits. I was afraid I was going to miss there. I didn't go for that 3rd hit, because I knew if I missed, I was probably going to take a hit. Just trying to play it kind of safe until we get some hearts back. Alright, there's 1 heart back. One thing generous about these enemies is the combo multiplier actually goes up just by hitting them, not by killing them. Not good. That almost worked. Nothing over here? Oh, hidden room. Nice. Those red chests will... I think they always give you hearts. Assuming you have the gold required. Alright. Full health. Open 3 chests for free. That's actually pretty good. Gonna replace that one. If you ever don't like your runestones, you can actually go up here and you can trash them, because some of them do modify how the game plays and how some things function, where you might actually want to, you know, not have it on. There, one of our runestones just broke, just from overtime. One other thing I can show off, that was a pretty cool little segment. There's a built-in GIF maker right here. So you can pretty much stretch this out, pick what element or what segment you want. You can adjust the lighting too. And yeah, you can save and tweet or just save that. I think that goes into, if you just save it, I think it goes into your photo folder on Windows. But yeah, pretty cool little thing. I've used that a few times. Free chest. We actually got a duplicate runestone we got earlier. There's actually quite a bit, so that's quite a lot of runestones. Oh, it doesn't show all of them here, only shows what you've... But these are all of them, so it is odd we got the same one again. So now we're pretty much looking for the boss. Ideally, with max health. Hopefully I don't get any stupid hits. And also, I didn't play the story mode through with the character outline on and the aiming guide like I have on now. That's something I didn't find out that really is somewhat helpful. If you go to accessibility and visuals, you can turn on outline characters. And also in the graphics settings, there's aiming guide. That just helps a little bit for this harder stuff. Since the combos are so important, it just helps you easily, you know, survey the room, highlight enemies a little easier. Ooh, see, that's one I don't actually like. So those mushrooms are going to explode when we kill them. I'm going to trash that. But that can actually hurt us. That's one of those ones that you may want to just scrap. Unless you're playing with that in mind. A lot of times I just get zoned in and I jump right on those mushrooms after I kill them and take a hit. Alright, here's the boss. We're going to avoid these guys. I want to go into this with full health if possible. So we can only damage him when his eye is open. Or whatever that is. Gotta watch out for those things because they do drop that smoke after you kill them. I have made it to this boss on this dungeon before and died because of those. Now, if we had the double jump, we didn't find the double jump, since it is all random, but that would make it easier. We can knock that plant down on top of them, which would briefly stun them. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Saw that coming. Ah, death. Alright, so we got the full Eagle Island experience, deaths and all. I'm gonna do the salty run back, try to get back to that boss. But yeah, this dungeon's pretty tough. Mostly because the boss and that fire segment. But yeah, I'm gonna just try to get back to where we were. These are different every time, so you can't just memorize the patterns, but hopefully this gave you a better idea of the game. Like I said, there's a full review up, which I'll put at the end of this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this out. Have a good day.